Hi everyone, greetings. I just wanted to come back with a new video. I have been baiting them recently, and just wanted to showcase that to further expose the phenomena of community-based harassment, and also maybe get into a couple of things that are kind of important. Like, I'm sure this is nothing new. I've seen others doing it, baiting them. Basically drawing them to you, getting them to play the game on your own terms. And more important one, which is not establishing a reactive pattern. Okay? This is actually key. This is one of the main things that the people who run the show want from you. A reactive pattern. Okay, once they have that, you can be easily played, manipulated, and controlled. Okay, so what I did here is I went out on a day that I normally would have stayed in. And I went to a park that I generally don't go to, so nobody was expecting me to come here. And as you can see, the parking lot is empty. I just walked in. I sat down with my salad and iced tea right next to this tree here. And as you can see, the whole park is empty. There is nobody. It's the middle of the day. The lot behind me is empty. And I barely sat down, didn't even have time to open my salad, and the first perpetrator rolls in, right? He goes into the lot behind me, he runs a U-turn. He wanted to see exactly what my physical location is, right? Because they're confused, they don't know what I'm doing, they don't know why I'm here. This is all new to them, right? They want to know what I'm doing and where I am. And once they got my physical location, the second perp is gonna be rolling in. Right, that's a red car, parked right behind me. And it's a woman with her child. Just your typical park goer, right? Wrong. And we're going to see why. Alright, just a lady arriving at the park with her kid in a red car because they're all blood gang members, right? Just kidding. Okay, I'm just curious. Let's see what she's gonna do. It appears like she's going to go to the playground to the right of me. Nothing unusual about that, right?
7A.
Just a typical person going to the park with their kid. But lo and behold, she was there for a grand total of about 30 seconds. Interesting, right? And bear in mind, there is no restroom, there is no washroom, it's just a playground with nothing. And that's not even a kid that you take to the playground, that's a kid that you have in a baby carriage. Right? This is the typical park goer, isn't it? Oh honey, I'm going to the park, I'm gonna take the kid. I'll be there for 30 seconds. What's that you say, honey? It's a waste of time and gas? Oh no, it's gonna be wonderful. Bullshit. Yeah, there she is. Gone. 30 seconds. A couple of minutes pass by and I hear fake coughing behind me while I'm enjoying my salad. I look behind. It appears to be a couple of kids who came to mow the lawn. Well, I'm not especially interested, but Since we're at the park, let's go take a look at them. Let's see how a fake cougher looks like. It looks like he's a blood gang member too. He's got the red hoodie. And there he is, and it's hilarious, because it's a beautiful day. The sun is out. And there he is, he's got a red hat on, he's got sunglasses, and he's got a red hoodie with his hood up over his hat. I mean, he looks absolutely ridiculous, like he's a vampire or something. Oh my, he looks like one of those blood kids, who got shot, and he's now in a wheelchair, but he's still like repping his set. Oh, so cute. Blood for life, homie. I'm not tripping. I'm just having a bit of fun here. Just as a side note. Okay, hardworking blood gang member. And that's what I was waiting for. That's the first watcher. Not 5 minutes did I come in, and that's the first watcher right there. It's a red truck. He's parked, across, looking straight at my car. And there he is. It's actually an elderly Latino chap. And as I walk by, he looks straight into my eyes with this knowing look. And he burps. He basically burps at me while maintaining eye contact. He goes, "Argh." I like you Latinos, and I love your culture, but those of you who are involved in this shit, if you're one of these gangstalkers, go eat some tacos and jump off a bridge. And that's the bench where I'm gonna be sitting next. And guess who pulls in? That's the first vehicle that came when I was sitting behind that tree over there. That's where I was having my salad. And that's the first vehicle that came in and did a U-turn, right, to find my exact location. And now he's back again. I just sat on the bench, and he pulled right back in, right next to me. There he is. He's just sitting there in his car, with his engine idling. He's ducking in his seat like a turtle. And he's on the phone, of course. And he sits there for about 5 minutes. Of course, I had to edit this video because it's long enough as it is. I wanted to make it brief, but didn't make it, sorry. Okay, I think I'm all rested now. I'm gonna make another lap. I'm gonna get up and walk around the park again. Just casually walking by. And, of course, accidentally going to get his license plate. I'm filming covertly, so I don't have the best angle here. And, of course, as soon as I passed by, he just drove off. Now I'm gonna sit a little bit to the left from that original bench. And as soon as I sat down, started reading my book, another car came in. The same lot as before. And there's a white trash guy with his girlfriend. He's in a red shirt, you're gonna see it when he's leaving. Of course, because all the small town white trash, and that's, OG blood again. Of the Cullen vampire family. Yeah, there they are, Because all the white trash in the small town, they're all blood gang members, right? They're all decked in red and shit. And they're just gonna sit there for about the same period of time, about 4 or 5 minutes. At some point he's gonna start fake coughing. And yeah, it's just the usual nonsense that they do. Look, at this point you can see them getting up and leaving. You can see the red t-shirt. Another typical day at the park, right? Went there for 5 minutes to just enjoy nature. And that's their car over there. And they're just gonna idle there for another 5 minutes. They're probably waiting for me to get up and go get their license plate, because that's my usual behavior, but this is the thing I was talking about. It's important not to give them that pattern of reactive behavior that they want. Alright? I'm not about to get up for every trailer trash piece of shit that comes in a red t-shirt and fake coughing. Not gonna happen. I have a book to read. And towards the end, I get up to leave, and that's when the first watcher, as soon as I got up, he took off. The guy was there for about an hour and a half, about as much as I was at the park. I mean, that's and I was expecting the synchronization at the end, but actually I was expecting him to go away the same time that I drive away. But as soon as I got up to leave, he drives away. How pathetic that you had to stay there in your car for an hour and a half just so you could do a cheap-ass synchronization at the end. You just wasted an hour and a half of your life. Hey, handlers, give this poor guy some extra tacos and a cold juice, and tell him it's on me, okay? So, just ask yourself if this is normal park-goer behavior. I mean, I don't really have to elaborate too much here, for unbiased people looking. What kind of adult has the time to come and sit there in their car for an hour and a half while I walk the park? Okay, or just bring their kid to the park for 30 seconds. Or just enter the parking lot twice, 30 minutes apart, and then just leave again. Do these people look like they have jobs? Or lives? What exactly are you doing running around the park like a headless chicken in the middle of the day? Oh, so sad it has to be, the life of a perp. You people have to follow me around like retarded puppies. Really ridiculous. And what have you accomplished? I mean, here I am enjoying nature, enjoying the sun, the park. You have to sit there in a car for an hour and a half and crank your neck to see what I'm doing. And you also have this stupid, arrogant expression on your face like you're actually accomplishing something worthwhile, when you're nothing but a pathetic tool whose life has to revolve around mine. Now meditate on that when you get the delusional idea that you are actually something. You ain't shit. Okay, so that's it. I actually have a lot of material that I will be posting in the future.